Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I wanted to talk to you about the Highlander, give you a couple of tips on how to play this character, and also talk about his potential and what he's like now in duels. So this video is mainly gonna be focused on the Highlander in duels, so not in Dominion. I don't care about this grab in Dominion or eliminations. This is just from a duel perspective. Yeah, so keep that in mind while we go ahead. Now that we got that out of the way, let me first say that I think that Highlander is definitely one of the lowest characters in the game right now. Before you start hating, listen to me. Like, the Highlander has a couple of moves which really seem like a good idea on paper, but in an actual duel, they're really easy to parry and to get punished by doing those, you know. Like, let's say the Banshee's Wail. I'm not gonna go through all of these combos because they're pretty easy, and I'm just gonna go through some advanced stuff and gonna talk about that. Now let's say you're in a duel and you're using Banshee's Wail. So that's a spinning attack, you know, when you feint the top attack and then you spin to one side. Most of the time, if the enemy player knows the Highlander's moveset, this attack is so easy to parry, and after that you will get instantly parried and guard broken and punished. Like, usually what I like to do is I like to test my opponent to see if he actually knows the moveset of the Highlander. If I do this the first time and I get parried, I'm probably not going to do it again. He definitely knows what the Highlander moveset is. At least he knows about Banshee's Wail, and this move is too risky, and I'm probably going to get hit by a heavy attack, you know, using it. So he's gonna guard break me, and then he's gonna use a heavy attack. This is something that you want to avoid. You don't want to spam that. You don't want to spam this attack unless you're fighting somebody that really has no idea what the Highlander's moveset is. Then go ahead and just spam that shit and kill him. You know. The next thing is Baylor's kick and caber toss. I'm grouping these two things together. Now let's say you want to grab or kick somebody in a duel. You gotta feint something first. Otherwise he's gonna dodge. But most of the time, even if you feint it, they're just gonna dodge back twice and you're gonna miss that. And guess what? By that time you're probably really out of stamina. And what you did with that is you probably left yourself open and you're getting guard broken, or you're getting hit by a heavy attack, or at least you're out of stamina. All three of those things are really bad if you're in a duel. And it's very rare that I get the chance to grab an assassin unless he doesn't really know what to do. Even if I feint an unblockable and then I feint the kick, but then I go for the grab, it's like two feints and I go for the grab. I'm still missing. But if I just go for an unblockable, feint that one, and go for a kick, he's moving out of the way. I'll leave myself completely open. So those are things that are not going to work in a duel. Most of the time they're not going to work. So you have to kind of set it up. Now, how do you set this up? Now, what I like to do in duels, I like to start off with a Banshee's Wail. If that goes through, I can follow it up with a kick. But most of the time people will anticipate the kick and they will move out of the way. Now, what you can do is you can go for the Banshee's Wail and you can go for another heavy. Now that is, I mean, that is common sense, right? Yeah, but most of the time it's gonna get blocked. What I like to do is I like to go for the Banshee's Wail and then stay in attack form, stay in the offensive form, and do a light attack, an offensive light attack. Most of the time people won't expect that, and they're not gonna be able to block the light attack. And after that, what I like to do is I like to kick, or I like to grab the guy and follow it up with an unblockable or top heavy, whatever you like to do after you throw him to the ground or you kick. If you kick, you're gonna go for an unblockable. If you throw him on the ground, you can go for a heavy attack, or you can just go for an unblockable. These are the things that I like to do. The usual advanced combo would be if you go for Banshee's Wail, then do the kick, or you feint the kick and you go for a grab. But most of the time in high level duels, this is gonna get dodged and you're gonna leave yourself open for an attack. Another thing that I like to do when I get somebody out of stamina, when he's out of stamina, I like to go into offensive mode. Now, what you have to consider is if you go into offensive mode, you're leaving yourself open for an attack. So even if they're out of stamina, they can guard break you and throw you to the side or throw you back and stuff like that, or they just go for a light attack, and even if they're out of stamina, it's gonna hit you. So be careful when it comes to that. Make sure you're ready to dodge. Anyways, what I like to do is I go into offensive form and I like to feint my unblockables. Most of the time, people are gonna go and try to parry that one. If they don't, you can try to feint another unblockable and then go for the grab, or go for the kick, whatever you like. Or you can feint the kick, go for the grab, something like that. What feinting a kick and then going for a grab, or feinting a kick and then going for an unblockable. But what all these combos do is they drain a lot of stamina. One of the main reasons why I think Highlander is shit is his stamina. He has basically no fucking stamina. As you use 1 or 2 attacks in offensive form and his stamina is gone. I don't know why would they give him an offensive form, make it usable just for 1, 2, 3 attacks or something like that. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I'm hoping he's gonna get a buff soon. We'll just have to see. What I was saying, all of these feints are draining your stamina. So the best way, in my opinion, to try and get somebody to fall for your tricks is to feint unblockable attacks. If they fall for it, great. You didn't spend a lot of stamina, and guess what? You can go and feint it again. You can feint the unblockable. He's not going to fall for it, but you can kick immediately after that one. Now, you got to watch out for the stamina. The stamina is going to deplete really fast. Even if you're just using light attacks, that's the most retarded shit I've seen. You know, you're going into offensive form and you use 3 or 4 light attacks and your whole stamina is gone. In my opinion, if Highlander is supposed to be a good dueling character, they need to change a few things. One of the things, and the most important thing, is his stamina. His stamina is really bad. Offensive form is basically useless, you know, because of the stamina. The second thing is make Banshee's Wail useful, because whenever you use it, you're leaving yourself open for a parry and for a guard break and for a punish after that. I'm not saying make that move unblockable or something like that. What I'm suggesting is at least make it so we're not easily guard broken after that. We can maybe defend the guard break. The second thing that could be improved is the Banshee's Wail, the spinning attack again. Because most of the time I'm getting parried and then guard broken after that. I don't see a reason why anyone would use that move in a real duel. Because if you get parried once, you're gonna get parried again. And you're gonna get parried again, and so on. So that move is pretty useless in a duel. And what I would like to see as a change maybe is that even if we use Banshee's Wail, the guard break is not guaranteed. People might be able to guard break us, but at least give us the chance to defend against the guard break. The next thing that I want to talk about is his HP and his super armor. He doesn't have hyper armor, he has super armor. I thought it was hyper armor and super armor was the same shit, but apparently it's not. You know, guess what? You know, even after 500-600, even after 600 hours of For Honor, I'm still learning. Yeah, but the developers want this character to be able to trade, you know. But how am I gonna trade if every little attack is stopping me from getting an attack in? In my opinion, since his attacks are so fucking slow and easily parried, he should have hyper armor. I know this is going to divide a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to say, no, he doesn't deserve hyper armor, that's only for Shigoki. Look at the speed of his attacks, almost as slow as Shigoki's, if not even the same speed. I don't even know what the speed of his attacks are right now, but I know they're just slow as fuck. You can even get stopped by a Centurion kick. It happened to me a million times. I stopped my attack, I go forward, but the Centurion kicks, and there you go, I got stopped. Trading is not possible. HP is also not meant for trading. I think he has the same amount of HP as some of the assassins. Like, really? You want me to trade with that kind of stamina pool? You want me to trade with the Berserker or something like that, which hits the hardest? Or with the Raider? That doesn't make any sense. He's not a character to trade blows with. You can trade sometimes, you know, but most of the time it doesn't really pay off. And the last thing that I want to talk about, and I think needs to be adjusted, is his offensive form. His offensive form leaves him pretty vulnerable to any fast attacks. So if you're an assassin or you have a top light that is fucking fast as shit, you know, you can basically stop anything that he wants to do in offensive form, or you can just go dash forward and again guard break him. I'm not saying change that. Offensive form is meant to be offensive form is meant to be used in certain situations, and I don't want to change that. I get it. It's situational. But the thing is, his attacks in the offensive form could be a tiny little bit faster. You know, just a tiny little bit. I'm just saying increase the speed by a little. I know a lot of you are not going to agree with me, and I get it. You know, not everybody can have the same opinion, and some might think, you know, I'm trying to make him OP or something like that. No, that's not what I want. I don't want any character to be OP. I want every character to be balanced. If they would implement just one or two of these changes, I would be more than happy, you know. But we will just have to wait and see what they're actually going to do with this character. And I hope they're going to finally fix the guard break, because you can't guard break shit with this T-Rex arms. Anyways, please let me know what you guys think. Are you playing Highlander? Are you maining Highlander? How many hours do you have? If you got enough experience to even talk about it, because I don't see that many Highlanders anymore, at least not on duels. I know people are complaining about him in Dominion because of his grab, but trust me, in a duel it's pretty useless. And at Dominion, I get it, you get ganked up and people are grabbing, you know, from behind and from the side, and there's nothing you can do about it, I get it. But in the duel, that move and the kick are pretty useless. Yeah, like I said, please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Am I full of shit, or is there some truth behind what I'm saying right now? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you guys at my next video. 2 to the 1.